Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway from Ford Field. From just inside the 20, a short kick.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First play, and Hurts looking to throw it. Complete. Smith has it. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
Yeah, 1 for 1. A lot more to go. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And they'll send the slot in motion left. He's going to look deep for Watkins. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Jalen Hurts, not a terribly big fella at 6'1", but his arm's got plenty of life to it. And that was a thing of beauty there. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. And the slot man goes in motion left. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Here's Hurts to throw. Touchdown! Dallas Goedert from 17 yards out. And the Eagles are on the board here first in the season opener. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Score Eagles 7, Lions 0.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taken from about the 12. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now the first carry for Bryce Love. And space opens a bit as he gets it across the 15 to the 17-yard line. That'll net 7 yards on the ground, but it'll leave him with a healthy distance still to go on 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
A nice punt, but a good run back as well, 13 yards. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. The ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss a one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. There's no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you got your best people in the area to try and take that away.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. This is caught. Touchdown, Eagles. Dallas Goedert, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Eagles lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Elliott good with a PAT, and that'll make the score 14-0.
Lions, nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. He fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Taken down and sacked. An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
On the return is Scott. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over.
48-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
And an Eagle first down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And this is caught. Touchdown. Quez Watkins, 36 yards. And the Eagles are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Well, it's only week 1, CD, but right now this offense, they look in mid-season form.
And what we're seeing is the benefits of all their dedication in the offseason. OTAs, mini camps, preseason, you name it, they did it. All that work in preparation, we're seeing them play really well right now. They're making it all pay off.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Taken from about the 12. And able to get this out to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Let's go
The
now.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get... He's got a man! Complete! Touchdown, Detroit! Jamison Williams, his first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Lions are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone.
Here we go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
In motion left comes Brown. To try again after the sack. Hurts sliding out of the pocket. It's complete to Brown, right side. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down. as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Hurts. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Going to give it to Love. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Bryce Love, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are back within a score. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've seen their 21-0 advantage cut to just 7, so time to go back to work here, 1st and 10. And the stiff arm proved fruitful for a second, but the daylight quickly snuffed out. The man in motion is Brown. 2nd and 5 now. Hurts runs over it, gets through, and now an opening. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
In motion right is Brown. On 2nd and 10. Hurts. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked up by a feet 2 Melifonwu. And the Lions are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
And I think this is a situation where a quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
18
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is caught. And in for the Lions touchdown. Jamison Williams making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Lions are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And we've got a tie game here, a back-and-forth 1st half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll need to regroup after the call costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown. 21-all is where we stand, and they've got it 1st and 10. Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Moving like these. Nothing like these. Cut like these.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts looking left side for Watkins, and he's got him. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st down, Hurts. That's swung out wide to Sanders. On the move past the 40. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 31. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got Smith here. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Left side here to Sanders. Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Eagles have moved out in front. Elliott good on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taken from about the 12. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
There he goes, right side. He's at the 30. 10, 5, touchdown, Detroit. Bryce Love. His 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Lions are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. But right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And the slot man goes in motion left. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Hurts a handoff to Sanders.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. In motion right is Watkins. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Fires the quick slant. A.J. Brown's got it. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Down inside the 10.
Touchdown, Philadelphia!
Quez Watkins.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Eagles will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Elliott good with a PAT, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A very solid gain of 27. They go play action here on 1st down. He's airing it out for Williams. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
Jamison Williams
now with his 3rd touchdown in his first ever NFL game.
And the Lions are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
This fielded right at the goal line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts.
This is Smith with a grab. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did, and they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
Going deep here for Watkins. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown. Quez Watkins on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Elliott good on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Taken from about the 12. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Warrior 70.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
On second down, Love. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
104 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to 50. Drop 50.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Rolling to his left. He's airing it out for Williams. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Straight ahead running. Here's Love. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on 3rd down, isn't it?
And they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play.
That's caught at the 25. A big play there for Philly. 45 yards.
First down, Eagles.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Monte Nicholson picks it, and the Lions are going to get the football here at their own 23. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the third quarter, but now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. He'll go right back to St. Brown. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Blocked right, 33 yards. And the Lions take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that will tie our game here in the third. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And wow, the fair catch was signaled for and taken inside the 5-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
It's caught by Sanders.
And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
He's going deep for Brown. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Well, if you're a fan of offensive football, this game is for you because this one's been much more like a tennis match than a football game. Back and forth, and there's another example right there of another big play in the passing game.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
40 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Hurts gets this to Sanders, and he's going to get this down near the 25.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And once again, this is Sanders. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 15-yard line. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
This will be caught at about the 5. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Sanders is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So, Charles, I mean, this game feels like it has been punch, counter-punch all throughout, and that touchdown breaks our tie here in the 4th quarter.
You're making me want to get back in the gym and start training again. You talk about those punches and counter-punches. I also think this is where you and I start thinking to ourselves, who's going to make the play to change that, right? Who's going to get out of this little cycle that they're in right now and make a play and give their team a firm advantage?
Pulls it in at the 13. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
They'll set up to throw. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Jordan Davis, that is one that he will remember. His first career sack in his first career game in the National Football League. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them to completion.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. So on 4th down, a big-time completion. And the defense, they've got to be shaking their heads right now.
Not only shaking their heads, but understand that they committed one of those cardinal sins that they say they can't do at any time. They committed an eye violation, had their eyes in one place, and allowed the deep ball behind them.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And this is caught. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. DJ Chark, 33 yards. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter.
Very short kick taken right at the 20. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
Boy, effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And they're always hoping on that type of a play that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end of the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And we're going to get another timeout called by the Lions. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack.
Throwing his Hurts.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. So a big, big kick coming now for Jake Elliott. The kick by Elliott is good, and they have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter.
So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the fourth quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
And they'll send Williams in motion right. They'll run again with Love on first down. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 139 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. And the Eagles have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
And they'll send the slot in motion left.
Hurts throw complete here to his receiver, Brown.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one looks like he'll throw here. Going for it all. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1 and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday.